keep on calling you A, but I think you and A might have become separate entities now. From the moment you begin to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. I must wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you two have differences, it is still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle? Enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answers to these questions are what you must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you. I just try to support you. That is my role here. Plus, I've seen many other exes who made it this far, and witnessed the innumerable amounts of efforts and failures they made. Now you are here, scrabbling over it all and climbing up. Of course, I've kept all their data in my head, but it is not my place to share it with you. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Gebra will be back soon. Manager, if it's alright with you, could you pass my words along? Gebra, she's strangely obsessed with suppression, wouldn't you say? Any casualty to employees during the suppression process, she entirely disregards it. Lady Angela is perfectly aware, but she conveniently turns a blind eye to it. Gebra's great at handling the abnormalities when they breach, as if she was born for this job. So I suppose a few extra dead employees is considered a reasonable trade-off. But you see, as a manager, you should know that massacring abnormalities is not our only priority. Well, I don't know if Gebra will listen to you, but I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a go. I saw Chesed leaving. What nonsense did he ramble on about this time? Be honest with me, I can see everything. Let me warn you. Don't act as if you know everything. I've been here for a long time. I've seen much more than you have. Experiment subject 9-34 will be running a simple test before we administer the chemicals. Ah, Gebra, the machine with the soul. A wonderful creation of Lobotomy Corporation. What does it mean to have a soul? It means one may truly have worth. It's the center of our faith, our venerable Lord A believes in. I participated in this experiment because I trust him. I don't know if I have a soul. If I'm disassembled, will there be a soul inside of me? Well, it can easily be determined just by talking with you. Soul cannot be seen, but it can be felt. I will be reborn as I confront my own soul. Mankind in the world will be changed soon. Trust in A, for he is our savior, who shall lead us all. So you're Miss Gebra. I heard a lot about you from Christopher. They say you have a real soul. Our venerable A is really remarkable. Don't pay attention to those who disrespect you. They do not know your true worth. Oh, meet Gilly, our daughter. She's kind and sweet, just like you. Does this child also have a soul then? Of course. A soul is something every living creature has. It's the essence of us all, yet not known to many. This world only believes in things that can be seen with the eye. It's a sad belief that will eventually lead everyone to destruction. Miss Angela, is that a monster? That is what we call an abnormality, Gebra. How is it different from monsters? Monsters are in themselves repulsive, terrible creatures at the core and the start of their existence. However, abnormalities originate from humans. Then why does that abnormality have Christopher's watch? And why does it make it sound as if it were mimicking Mr. Christopher's voice? You see, Gebra, that's because abnormalities originated from them. It's not like they materialize all of a sudden or come into existence from nowhere. Do abnormalities eat humans? Is it mimicking Mr. Christopher like that because it devoured him? I don't understand. That is a complicated thing to explain, Gebra. What's certain is that this did not happen because of someone's vice or malice, and that the shape you perceive as a monster certainly carries the will of the man you called Christopher. Excuse me, Tiprith. Why does the experiment log include a step where Mrs. Isabel is sent into chamber D1-1? Why should we place her anywhere near that horrific monster? I don't know, Gebra. You know she isn't known for explaining the purpose of every experiment to us. I think I heard that it's to rigorously determine the loss of humanity, but I don't really get what it means. It's definitely going to end up hurting Mrs. Isabel. I should tell Miss Angela to stop it. Gebra, maybe you should keep quiet about it. I've seen other machines question her orders, and Miss Angela would reset us if we disobeyed her. Please, if you are feeling anger, I suggest that you rather embrace the anger and move on. Wouldn't that be better than to lose your memory and exist as a lifeless puppet, being a shame to the soul you got to bear? What do you think the ending to that story is? Where did Christopher's wife and his daughter Gilly disappear to? I won't ever know, either. It's hard to say if it's fortune or unfortunate, but the experiment was not under my responsibility. All I know is that that old blanket Gilly had was the only thing to come out of the monster's chamber. Most people wouldn't even talk to us, since machines weren't worth putting their minds to. But Christopher and Isabel, they told me I was worthy of something. They looked past my exterior and saw what was inside of me, something that I wasn't even aware of. Those monsters were obligated to call abnormalities have killed many people since then. And yet those things never die. It's not fair. Why do we have to treat them nicely? Don't pay any heed to the employees in front of you. When an abnormality shows up, their lives will be the least of your worries. Since it's clear that those monsters feel pain, I'll dish out as much pain as possible. That's the only reason why I'm standing here. Don't ever patronize me again. 3 A-lifts. Yep. You've returned. So did you have fun with your little journey while I was locked up here? Don't worry. I'm not mad with you. Oh, sorrow, you see, finally I have come to respect you, for I know you will never depart. It's difficult to perceive the flow of time here. Therefore, this eternity has saved me. Have you seen the turbid streams of the enormous river that cross the whole city? You arrive downstream after the raging rapids in a serpentine current. You will see a meadow that is enormously broad, but also tranquil. That land is bathed with all kinds of mud, sand, trash, and the residuals that have come from the upstream. What isn't caught by the upstream or midstream finally ends up here, downstream. To bear all the residues that pile up, one would need a strong back that doesn't break easily. I have faced many wells here. I have to draw water every single day, but it seems that the water level never lowers. Our labor is bringing up the water that is deep within the well to the outside. You never know what the bucket contains when it rises from the eternal darkness, but I always draw the water with a pulley, come what may. You must always stay cautious so that you don't fall into the well. Maybe it was an act of generosity towards those that are thirsty, so that they may sate themselves. It was you who made the bucket, but you left the duty of drawing the water with the bucket to another. Don't ask for my name. Bina isn't the name of a person. It is the sad name of the place where one finds many graves. I am the one who draws the water. Why have you come here? And for what do you wish for me to draw? Or suppression of pod. Oh, it's fucking grandma. Let's go. Hold on. I'm already taking massive penalties. You won't be able to live that. Fine. 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 Oh, he must fucking vaping apparently. Okay, so I think the trick to this one is that you have to work a lot of your things multiple times. John is dead. Yep. This is unfortunate. Wish I could work censored, but I can't. Probably work you and you'll be fine. If you break out, I won't work you anymore until you break down. Okay, yep, you're good. Good, good, good. Right, get a lot of here. So he breaks down. Hmm. Good. How goes the suppression? So, we're on red noon. And if we clear red noon, that should be all of the PE boxes. If not, we'll just fall back to working with their fry shoots. I mean, honestly, I don't even think I have to clear red noon. I think I could just work with their fry shoots and let the guy run around. I got very lucky that I never had to work with censored. White Knight is very, very interesting. I've never done a proper White Knight suppression, and I intend to on this playthrough. It is very brutal. Are you guys about down there yet? You're about down there. All right. You go to that hallway. You go to that hallway. You go to that hallway. Need to take you, put you in that hallway. You need to go to that hallway. You can go here. You can go here. Okay, this is about to become problematic. This is about to become very problematic. Okay, can I see where they all went? It is so fucking hard to see where they are. Okay, there's one. Yeah, so it's like one of those games where it's like if you're really into it, it's a fun game. But if you get discouraged very easily with difficult things, then it's gonna be rough. Okay, that one's being handled. That one's being handled. Take you. Go help him. You go assist him. Game can be kind of spooky. Don't you let him out. Haha. Dumbass. Okay, just keep working with dare fry shoots and then we'll be done. I mean, this game is like a very, very fun game. I have very fond memories of the original playthrough I did. Like, I can tell you that I sat here in this room right here with all of my agents holed up as zombie bees just flooded the hallways. And I was like, well, they can't kill us all. And somehow everybody but the clerks lived. So, it's a fun game for me. But it's still got a lot of that, like, it's not like, not esoteric, but non-Euclidean, I suppose. Yeah, Dare Fry Shoots does murk half your employees sometimes if you mess up. That's why we don't mess up. See, we never lose. Yeah, that's right. You gotta hit a certain... We gotta hit a certain, fucking countdown. Son of a bitch. Yep. Thought so. Woo! The snow is steadily melting. Perhaps spring is coming, or might be the palace is collapsing. Is that Snow Queen? Let us meet again in the stars. Meet again as stars. I don't remember what that one is. Oh no. I think I remember what that one is. I kind of want that one. Oh no, but I want that one. The many shells cried out one word. Manager. Yoink.